Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Kern County. First race I have officially really done here. I didn't do any hosted or anything last week because I was gone during week 13 for a lot of it, so wasn't able to run any hosted of this. So this is really like my first race here, and we're quite slow. We're like 15th out of 20th here. We're like 2/10 off the pace. I was seeing what the leader was doing for his qualifying, and I just don't understand how he's getting the time doing it. It's confusing me. He's right in the bottom, and I think sliding up a little bit off of turn 4, but he's just so consistent, like around that time. Don't know if that's gonna hurt this lap or not. We'll run this out anyways, like it's not going to. So I hit the wall before it started, but I had the contact 0 for the start of the lap, so I'm not sure. This track's super skinny. Okay, 906, close to what we had in practice. Trying to like slide through the slick there, keeping it as straight as we can. Second lap was a 913, so at least we were consistent. So far we're 5th somehow. I don't know how. That's crazy. The track must have fallen off a little bit, I guess. Or a lot of people haven't done their laps, not 100% sure, but hopefully that qualifies us more towards the front, which it is. That's awesome. It's a very full field. We're definitely going to have a consolation race, so I'm hoping we can stay up here for the heat races. All right, heat number 1's getting ready to roll off. We qualified here in 6th, so we'll be starting 3rd in heat number 2. We got a lot of people we know in here. Riddle, we know, Tollison, Corey, we got Matt Durbin out here. Cade said good luck to us. He loves the vid, so good luck to you too, my man. Is he in this heat? No, he's in our heat starting 7th, but I wanted to watch a little bit towards the front, see where these guys are running at. Tollison here is going to be starting on the outside. I don't know why I don't see his paint scheme or anything. I think trading paints has been a little funky lately, but I feel like I see a lot of the other people's paint schemes, so I don't know what's going on with that. Unless he's like in between paint schemes, like it's messed up or something, I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens here. Hope it's a pretty good heat battle. Maybe we're a little bit better on the slicker track. Like it's already a pretty slicked off track to start with, but it slicked off a little. It definitely slicked off a little bit more in practice. So we kind of kept our speed, which is good. Maybe that's a good sign for us. Hopefully my buttons are still right, because it seemed like everything reset on me like last week or the week before or something like that. But they're off. Side by side. Riddle on the bottom, Tollison running the outside. I wanted to see if he could hold it up here or not. I didn't know how fast the top side really was. So I think I ran like a 15.1 or something up there when we were qualifying in the 9s. Because I was able to consistently get a 9, it seemed like. I was just like way off pace from the guys that were super fast in practice. But this seems like a fun track. I haven't really ran it yet, like I was saying. I did the one video when it first came out, the day it came out, and that's pretty much all I've done on this track altogether. That and the old track next door to it, which I do love that it's like literally right there off of the front stretch that you'll see probably, or well, right up there. It's somewhere over there. I hit the mic as well, sorry. But it's over there to the left right now. It's hard to see it with these camera angles, but love that the circle track's next to it and everything's there too. It looks pretty cool. Wish we could drive from one to the other. I think that'd be awesome. But unfortunately we can't, because I really wanted to try to do some races where you would start out on like the oval tracks, like in the ARCA car or something, so you could go and pit and everything, and then drive over to the dirt track, do some laps, then go back. That'd be so much fun. I wish that was a thing. That would have been awesome. Tollison's falling back a little bit. Riddle here out front, going on to lap 6. Looks like he's running like a slider line 1 and 2. I kind of want to see what he's doing just to see what's really, really fast right now. Going straight through this slick 3 and 4 to slide up above it off of turn 4. The wall comes up super fast on these straightaways, mainly off of turn 4. Off turn 2, it's a little bit wider. But you have the pit exit there on the back stretch where it opens up, so it's a little sketchy. But kind of seeing where these guys are running at, trying to get an idea for our heat race. Hopefully we don't screw up too bad. Is that still... Where did Corey fall to? Corey fell back to 4th, okay. I think he started in 3rd. So, Kaz here, I think, started in 4th. Able to get up to 3rd. Good for him. But so far, it seems pretty clean. It's gotten pretty spread out as well. Even just these 8 laps was just crazy. Oh, 13 cars not happy with somebody. But we're getting ready to go in our heat now. Hopefully, we can have a pretty clean heat. Try to stay about top 3. That'd be awesome. Hope everybody grids up pretty quick. I need to make a new UMP paint scheme. I didn't get to do that during the week 13. Like I said, I wasn't here for like the back half of week 13, so wasn't able to do all that. Track's weird. Yeah. Thanks for that. That's very helpful, Tolson. The estimated SOF 3,172. I wonder if that's just for my heat or if that's still everybody combined together. I'm not sure. It might be everybody combined together still. But I love that the spotter tells you like estimated SOF, even though he's a little bit off. He's been like a little high on his estimates so far from what I've heard. Oh, Riddle wasn't out front in their heat. I thought Riddle qualified first. I forgot who qualified first now in heat number 1, like who got the actual pole. My bad. Whoever was out front there, I completely misnamed you. But we'll see what we can do here. I know Riddle was the fastest in practice, and he qualified well, just not good enough to get that top spot. But honestly, we're fighting for the outside row spots here, so it may be a good thing. I don't know, question mark. I don't know how this track goes. Like when it gets slicked off, does it get top dominant, or you kind of just still ride the slick and stay at the bottom? Not really sure here. But we're getting ready to roll up to the green. People behind me are pretty far back.
Green flag.
We're just gonna see if we can try to keep the bottom right off the start so I don't slide up into anybody.
Working the outside.
They definitely got more of a run on the exit there. Try not to get on throttle too much to spin ourselves around. We fell back to 4th, that's okay. Kind of run a little slider line both corners, I think is the fast way right now, it seems. So I'm going to run a little lower than these guys and try to slide up, but not into them. They're running super hard right there. It's not getting the back of the 18. Everybody behind is wrecking, so we should have a top 4 locked up as long as we don't end up in a wreck. Just trying to find like my groove here mainly. I was doing this a lot in practice, going super low and trying to slide up. I got way too sideways there. But trying to figure out this track slowly just to see what we could do. 8 car got that berm on the bottom really bad, like the inside. Car in first hitting in the 8s. We're like 4/10 slower that last lap. He is very fast up there. He's running a super low slider, like coming up super late on the like end of turn 2 and turn 4. The 8 car is getting all up on that berm on the bottom. It's like almost asphalt, but it's not. It's just like a different dirt, but he's gonna really screw himself over. Okay, ran our quickest lap doing that. 0.14. Oh, and he got himself spun there. Coming down. I was trying to dodge him there. Okay, he's coming down like nobody's there.
You guys lift?
We might finish second here, which is a miracle. Hell yeah, I'll take that. The 18 got into the 8, and then we kind of got by him, and then got lucky with that. I'll take it. We got up to second, so we're going to be starting 4th in the A main. That's awesome, but there is going to be a consolation. I need to go back and see what even happened there, because we got very lucky.
I don't know who's fun, but they just drove it back off the track.
Oh, he finished all the way back a lap down after that? Oh my. What happened? Did he just get like ran over after that? Because, oh, he got spun around from it. Oh, okay, yeah, because these two were fighting super hard. The 8 just cuts across the nose of the 18. The 18 goes high to get in the far chase view. Because the 8 wanted to run that bottom no matter what, it seemed like. Like that low slider. He was coming down. Oh, he was clear going into the corner, and the 18 tried to miss him by going high. Got into his rear end again. And then I tried to dodge him, couldn't quite, but he still came down like, well, I guess I came up on the straightaway. Okay. I thought he was coming down more, but that's more on me for sure. But I thought he was coming down there. That's 100% my bad. But what happened to the 2 car after that? Because he got like half spun around. And what exactly happened? He got half spun around. We'll go into TV1, see if we can see a better angle. What happened to him here on the wall? Because when he hit him in the rear end again, it spun him all the way around. He just starts going, all the traffic's coming, and then the 18 ran into him there. 18 ran into the 18, and then all hell broke loose. So he's going to have to go through the consolation, unfortunately. There are 8 guys actually in this consolation, which is crazy, going for 4 spots. But I'm going to skip forward to the feature race, and I'll let you know what happens here. Shockingly, actually, everybody's still here. I'm very shocked by that, but that was a crazy heat race we had. All right, we're getting ready to go here in the feature race. The 2 car that was in that B main and that was in my heat went from like last all the way up to second. He worked his way through the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine there's gonna be a bunch of wrecks here. It's a pretty new track still, came out last week, and don't know if how it's gonna really race. So it's gonna be quite interesting to say the least.
Good luck, everyone.
Hopefully we can survive the thing, try to finish up here. We're car 3, so hoping we can try to gain some I right now. This Mitchell is the one that was in first in the it's like Lincoln, okay. Like Lincoln. I haven't ran too much Lincoln either. Still. It hasn't been on the schedule too often, but it usually that's a kind of a wreck fest too, so okay. That makes sense though. It is kind of like a Lincoln, I guess. But here we go. Taking the green. Hopefully we can try to get the momentum on this outside early on.
Inside.
Hopefully that bottom's a little slow. Just gonna try to send it off into these corners and get the grip the best we can.
Inside.
Oh, I'm getting the wall.
You're clear.
It's super skinny on the straights, and all right, we got lucky with a caution there.
I love looking for a wreck and getting plowed through it.
Somebody lost a wheel there, I saw, in turn number 1, 2, whatever. Oh, we're in third? Yikes.
What are you supposed to do? I've already committed myself. I can do about that.
All right, people are already pissed, so, but we got up to third there. I pushed way too hard there into 1 and 2, went way too high, so hopefully we can get a decent restart here and try to hold the bottom. We were able to get around Tolson a little bit before the line, and we were 3,000ths ahead of him at that line. That's crazy. But we're going to probably have a bunch of cautions here. I'll bring you back for the restart. All right, coming around 1 to green now. Kind of wish these would be single file restarts, just because I feel like that would eliminate a lot of the wrecks and stuff. Maybe we can get some green flag racing, but that's not going to happen. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see if we can try to hold the bottom any. Try not to slide up on anybody. He waited a long time for that one, and second place on his outside had a good jump. He threw a huge slider. We're just getting ran over there. That's an immediate caution in turn 1. We just got ran, and there's no caution yet? Wow. Like, I was just getting low in the corner and just got ran into the back. I'm shocked I didn't get spun, though. That's confusing. I don't know how I didn't get spun, but the guy literally like ramped up on top of me. That was kind of crazy looking. We fell back to 6th. That's okay. If we can try to stay around the top 5, that'd be awesome. Try not to slide up into Corey here. Don't know how much damage we have. Durbin is gone. That's unfortunate. I don't know who was straight behind me on that restart at all. Like, I was not paying too much attention to the relative or anything when we were under yellow flag. Seems like just top might be faster. I'm not sure, but that might burn up more of your tire as well, because we do have a 30-lap race. It is relatively short. I'm shocked there was no caution for that. That is nuts. But that straightaway on the front stretch, damn, it gets tight right there. It comes up so fast on you. 2 cars already up into 7th. He is working his way through the field pretty well. Yeah, there's just like not much grip when you enter high. Like, you need to slide up to the grip, it seems like, for you to have it. It's really weird. He had a 15-0. Damn, we were 8/10 off on that last lap. That's crazy. I was trying to run that top and got way too tight and then just slid out in 3 and 4. That was a much better lap. We just need to try to keep it up and see if we can catch back up to these guys, because I screwed up too much trying to run that top side. I haven't ran the UMPs in so long, it feels like. That, the supers, pros, anything like that. I have not ran any sort of dirt in a while. Ran the 305s on Monday night. That was it. But 305s are so different from these kind of cars anyways, where it's all like throttle control-ish. Looks like we're pulling away from the 2 right now, which is nice. on the straightaway. He has a really good entry, but loses it on the acceleration. Because I'm trying to keep the momentum up the best we can in this thing.
15.33.
But this track is so worn out. I need to come up like later there. There's a lot of grip to be found like later in that slide. I think what we're doing in 3 and 4 is fine. Ooh, Tolson got the berm on the bottom, it looks like.
15.126.
They're fighting hard for a second up there. To Mitchell and Tolson. It was Bryson, or Brayson, I think it's Brayson Brittle. He got out to the lead, and he is gone. He must have missed it in qualifying a little bit to be, he wasn't on pole. Unfortunate for him, but hey, maybe he planned it to start on the outside for the feature. I don't know. But hey, we're getting some green flag racing now that everybody's super spread out. We're at a 2 there. That's our quickest so far. That's crazy that the leader is like consistently faster than our fastest lap. Riddle is so damn quick up there. But yeah, these UMPs got a new damage model for this season. They're like the, it's like the super late model and stuff where you can lose your wheels and all that. So damage definitely is huge in these things now, bigger than it was before, because before you could hit your tires in the front and they would push them in and you wouldn't be able to turn as much, but they'd still be attached to the car and you'd still be able to go on with your day. But now you're just completely lose your tire if you hit the front tires too badly. Okay, let's see if we can do something different here. Might need to use the brake to get it onto the outside, try to get some momentum. Don't know if it's really going to work out for us. Maybe this, like, what we were doing was the best I could do. Not sure. Or like the slider 1 and 2. Ran a, oh, no, that was a lap before. I'd like, we ran a 355. That was a lap before, though. So maybe that slider line is just best for us. I was thinking maybe slider 1 and 2 and then top 3 and 4. I just don't think it's the way. Oh, slow on the top. That might be a caution unless they're like on pit road coming off. Because you can actually come off pit road here with some pretty good speed. That sounds like a wreck. Nope, somebody stopped up top. They're still rolling. It's going to get into Corey there, and that's going to spin him around.
God damn it.
Yeah, not sure what that 18 car was doing there. That's super unfortunate for Corey. He was running pretty well. Now we're actually single file restarts and last 10 laps. So hopefully we can run these last 10 laps clean and try to finish up here in the top 5. All right, 1 to green here. 10 laps left. People are trying to get into the right spots with some lap cars in the weird spots on the track, so they have to fall to the back. And then one guy was going around because he was right in front of the leader, but behind the pace car. This pacing is so fast here, it feels like. I don't know if it's just because it's a small track or like it's just odd pacing. Oh, everybody's getting jumbled up here because everybody started trying to jump it.
What in the fuck?
And immediate yellow, yep. So that was a complete mess. All right, we're going to go green here once again. We'll see how this restart goes. Hopefully everybody doesn't pile into each other once again. Because I think like the leader almost started going, or it looked like he was going, and then everybody was like jamming on the brakes. It's a very confusing situation. Now he's actually going. So I was trying not to run into the back of Kaz or like get past him for a black flag. And we'll see what we can do here. We'll see if we can try to hold a top 5. Got Corey right behind us who was in front of us. I guess he didn't lose too many spots when the caution came out. I don't know. I thought he was going to be in the back from his wreck, but he got lucky with his spot at least. That's good for him. See if we can keep up with Kaz here though and try to hold off Corey behind us. He's running that top, I can see. It doesn't seem to be really working out. Oh yeah, Kaz just hooked that bottom and got so much ground on us. So that may be just be the key at this point with it so rubbered up. It's just going to be like a bottom dominant at this point. Top is just not banked enough for the top to work, I guess. The slider line seems like it was working for a long time, but now the bottom seems to be like in
15.4.
15.4. Oh yeah, the exit of 2 is so nice. Like off of 4 is very tough for sure on the bottom. But the exit of 2 is so nice. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit there off of turn 4. I thought I was going to get clipped there by Corey. I was trying to keep my car straight so he didn't run in the back
You're
of
a
us.
fucking bellend, bro. Honestly,
Oh
how
my
many cars
goodness.
will I take now?
People are pissed, and we're going to have like a 2-lap shootout here at the end. All right, 2-lap shootout. Hopefully we can try to stay this top 5. That'd be awesome. Don't know if we can or not. We'll do our best. We just need a good restart is the main thing. We got to make 1 lap back to the white, and then no caution. We'll finish this thing at least. We can finish it out under green, hopefully. I was hoping that one really long green flag run we were going to finish it off on because we were doing pretty well there. I was trying to experiment with some things. Can't see the leader.
Go.
Green flag.
I'm trying not to come up. I got bumped. I was trying not to get turned right there.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. Outside.
Because everybody was trying to jump it, and I was just really trying not to get spun there. We fell back behind Corey now.
15.969.
Car over-rotated a little bit there. We have fallen back to 6th, but that's all right. We were running 6th in that really long run, so I'm not mad about it. I'll take 6th, though. Not bad. First time running at Kern, it was a little bit of a wreck fest and a mess. Like, I knew a new track is a mess. It usually is, but this track seems very hard to pass on, so I'm not shocked by the wrecking as well, but we have a lot to go back and look at. Oh, the 2 car is really destroying that front left there. That's unfortunate. But we have a lot to go back and look at that we will see where are we at. We finished 6th. Hopefully we can gain some iRating potentially out of that.
Every time I race you now,
But that was a complete wreck fest. Like right off the start, people were getting into each other, which I figured that's normal. 17 car runs over the 11. I don't know, was there a caution for that? I think that, oh, and that's where the 17 lost his front left tire. That was very delayed for him losing his front left tire. That's unfortunate as well because he barely got tapped in the front left. And somehow he was actually still driving it there for a second until he destroyed the wall. That probably actually brought out the caution. And then they got ran into under caution. The 8 car was behind me. Yeah, we just got hit into the back there, which is unfortunate. Because I was just trying to stick bottom, not trying to slide up into Tolson. So we had a slow entry trying to stick it down there and just got ran in the back. That happens in these kind of tracks. And there's a lot of room on the left to actually miss these wrecks, which is nice. But somebody else lost their tire. It looks like the 10 car. That was Durbin. That's unfortunate that he ended up in that. And there was no caution for all that somehow. Don't know how there was no caution. He got the wall. This was Mitchell and Tolleson. Looks like Tolleson and Mitchell, they tap a little bit when Tolleson got that berm on the bottom. They're running super tight there. 8 cars sliding up right into him. I don't know if he ever saw him coming. Not 100% sure at all. Because he was sliding regardless. He did not care. This guy's doing the same thing back to that guy. That's kind of instant karma. It's a completely different dude, but instant karma. It's kind of funny to me. Love that. Love when people get instant karma like that. 12 car got in the wall. Now they're almost 3 wide off turn 4. That's a tight exit. And that is going to be the caution? Question mark? No? Yes? No? They keep it going. Oh, yeah. I remember the caution was the 18. Oh, yeah. That guy was just super tight there and almost got turned right. That was super close. But I remember the 18, like, is this how he lost everything? And then he just started driving there. Yeah, this was, he got broke right there. You can see his right front is just straight. And he's just turning left, but he's just turning straight down into the lead lap cars. It made no sense. Did not understand that at all. But luckily we missed it. Corey unfortunately got spun out, but it looks like he only fell back 2 spots behind the 2 car there. And this is where everybody thought the leader was going, and we all had to jam on the brakes, and then everybody just getting ran through behind, which is unfortunate. Like, just nothing that we could do at that point once people started jumping it. Because I don't know what was the leader was doing exactly. Because it looked like he turned down like he was about to start taking off. So everybody started going, and then he wasn't going. So it was confusing. And then on the last restart, I think almost the same thing happened. We almost got turned head on. They get up here, yeah. Up here, Tolleson was trying to jump it, and that started jumbling up everybody because he wasn't going up here, but he started going down like he was going to start going, and nobody was going yet. And then he started finally going. I got into the back of Kaz because I reacted a little quicker than he did. Just got in the back of him, then got clipped from him. I was trying to keep it left, and then we just got a little hooked on the Corey. Luckily, we didn't get spun. Able to keep it off each other enough to not get spun out and cause another caution before the end of it. 8 cars just pushing him up the track. Like, he was like completely straight while I think that's the 2 car was completely sideways, just getting pushed up the track. Kind of funny in a way. But, oh, and that's just trying to wreck him at that. Oh, he DNF'd out. Did he really? He literally got too many incidents. That's hilarious. We only ended up with, how many? We got a 6X. That's not too terrible for this track, I feel like. Probably going to lose some safety. That's all right. And then we finish out the race there. So we fell back to 6. Not the worst. I wish we would have kept that top 5, but that last restart we got a little messed up on, but it is what it is. It was a tough race. First time here at Kern. It's an interesting track to say the least. Not sure how it's going to race going forward. We'll see how it does in some other series later in the season, but let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, after all that craziness, we gained 1 iRating. I'll take it. We didn't lose anything. We gained a little bit. I'll take it. I hope we can try to get up to 5K this season. That would be awesome. My goal is to try to hit 5K on dirt and 4K on oval this season. That would be awesome. We're very close in both. And I think the spotter was slightly off. I think he said like 3170 something. He was about 100 off. Not too bad, though. I think that's because with the strength of field of the feature is slightly different than when the strength of field is when everybody's in the race. And the couple people that got knocked out of the consolation, one was the 20, one was the 19, and the 16, 15. So a little bit lower ratings that were in the field overall. And so that boosts up the feature strength of field, which is what's the final number here, at least when you have some heat racing. But hey, we ran the best we could. Wish we had that one really long run to the end. That would have been very fun. But we were running the best we could. We were holding about 6th the entire time anyway, so a 6th place finish was about right for us anyways. And if we didn't get that last restart, I think we could have finished 5th if we didn't have the 2 lap to go shootout. We had like the 4 to 5 that we had, or the 9 or whatever that we had before that. We were running 5th and kind of holding off. I want to say it was Bryce or Selby, one of the 2, but we were running fine in 5th until the last restart. We got bundled up a little bit, but everybody's just going for it on the last restart, which makes sense. I don't blame anybody. Luckily, we didn't get spun out, though. That's the only thing I was happy with. So, get a 6th place finish, first race at Kern. I'll take it all day. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching, as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.